Tell us the purpose of a BBSKATI that you know.
It's to verify the voter, my lord.
So, is it true that you go to a polling station, it gets your forensics, and confirms that you're a registered voter at a polling station? Because you know it. Yes?
Yes, please.
Is it your statement? Because voting, you come, it verifies you. That is all I want. You're a registered voter. And it stores that information.
Yes, 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 my lord.
So is it true that using a BBSKATI, even if your agents are negated to tell you, can you use a BBSKATI to ascertain the number of voters who turned up at the polling station? Okay.
I can't.
You can't? You can't. You went slow on that.
My lord, if every voter has used the biometric machine, it will be able to show the total number, my lord.
And you would be capable of using it to ascertain the number of people at least who turned up.
Yes, my lord.
Did you request for such information from the Electoral Commission? Assist. Did you or did not?
No, my lord.
To your belief, would it have been essential? You are proving, would it have been an essential element? Your person, no. It's not 100%. Like my senior colleague was giving you, generously. Would it be essential?
My lord, I would request the second respondent to
Would it be essential?
help us with the answer of that.
Would it be an essential element for this purpose?
Yes, my lord, it's essential.
So to conclude on this, between the BBSKATI and information from your lawyers, I've seen it in paragraph 13 and paragraph 14. Where you say, I am informed by my lawyers, in associated advocates with information. I very believe to be true. That there was non-compliance with the provisions laid down in the Parliamentary Elections Act relating to elections, and that the non-compliance and failure to hold elections in accordance with those provisions affected the result. I am further informed by my lawyers, which information I very believe to be true and correct, that the overstated failure and non-compliance disenfranchised the voters at the impugned polling stations, including myself, a voter at Ngogo Primary School playground, disenfranchised. Who would you choose as Nambi between the BBSKATI and your lawyers? Who would you choose to have better information on this non-compliance and disenfranchisement between the BBSKATI and your lawyers? Where would we get?
My lord, if I had the biometric machines would be them, but in this instance, they were not there.
What did you ever request for them? Probably. You said no. Would you then rely on the hearsay evidence from your lawyers if the BBVK were available? Would you then? Well, if you can't
Beg your
answer
pardon?
that, well, let me paraphrase it. Would I then be right to say that you ignored the BBVK for fear of the truth again in the numbers?
My Lord, they were not availed to me.
Well, it is not very hard to ascertain why you do not know. It's because you are relying on information from people even where you confirmed you are not there, confirmed. Even the information on these materials from your lawyers. My Lord, I'm looking at information from paragraph 10, 11. I'm informed the lien-bond agents is in 11, at 10, 11. You have 13, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, and so on. My Lord, the witness has admitted that all this evidence is hearsay. I heard from my lawyers, from my agents. I confirm some of them will not come to this court. My Lord, it's my submission on this issue that a party, my Lord, can rely. Actually, I can raise an objection at this stage, my Lord, like I'm doing during trial. And it's my prayer, actually, that all this evidence, paragraphs 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 16, 19, and so on, my Lord, all based on hearsay evidence. The same, my Lord, I submit is inadmissible. It cannot be considered during trial going forward. Because we are not making headway. Witnesses, may not be considered, and I pray that it be expunged. From record for being hearsay.